Margaret of Pearl here, and welcome to the Pearl Portal. Welcome, my name is Margaret. I am a priestess of light and divine channeler. Every morning I have a prayer and I ask how I may serve today. So I receive messages through vision, through clairaudience so I can hear. And this morning during prayer, I heard prayer warrior activation. And so I deliver these messages through a light language transmission. I also light weave with my hands. So if you would like to receive this activation, you may like, share, and subscribe and stay on this video with me. You can close your eyes to receive, or you can watch me as I light weave. This transmission will be assisted by Archangel Michael and Jesus. Prayer warrior activation light transmission begins. Awaken to your Christ light. Allow for to illuminate. I'm seeing like dark spots in our mental body. Kind of like the floaters that when we start to diminish in our sight, we get some floaters. So I'm seeing the Christ light being activated now. The divine spark persists. Ribbons of the sapphire flame cleanse and purifies our auric field. Christos light ignites. Now is not the time to be in fright. To take flight into the light. So, I also see the Christ dragons around us. Purifying us. The sacred dragon flame. And anchoring now this pillar of light, grounding it now, grounding it down into our earth star. Rise now. Hold your head high to receive the Christ light. So, and the song that's coming in that I've channeled before. Fear not your child of God, hey now. Fear not your child of God, hey now. Fear not your child of God, hey. So my head is kind of like, I don't know what other word to describe it, like throbbing a little bit. and I'm seeing a halo of light. So we've activated now part of our soul star. It's also known as a pearl. It's the halo that you see on angels, on ascended Master Jesus, around Buddha, around Goddess Kuan Yin, so you see this light that is radiating from them. And you're being encouraged now to be an emanation of this light. Allow for your divine spark to illuminate activate and harmonize within and I'm seeing a star burst. These are the rays of light that we all have access to. So I'm being told to share with you. So once you connect with the cosmic mind, the cosmic consciousness, you get the source mind, the mind of God, however you would like to, put into terms connecting with all that is. This doesn't, it doesn't mean that you've ascended past the humanness, our human experience, our human emotions. It means simply that you have access to all the rays of light, all the frequencies. Choose one you would like to dominate through your higher self-awareness. Attuning to these frequencies. Activating your own Christ light within. Grounds your higher self into this now. So there were 4 tips that were shared with me this morning, and they're tips to help you increase your prayer game. And so the first one that was emphasized is from prayer warrior to prayer warrior, and doing so, don't wait. You don't have to wait to pray for things that you feel so passionate about bringing into this reality, the things that you would like to see in this world, the things that are heaven on earth. So pray for those things. Pray for others. Pray for your loved ones. Pray for your health. Pray for the things that you would like to put your, they're showing me a ballot, a vote, a token towards. They're also showing me a fountain where you're wishing well, throwing coins in this fountain. So each time that you're sharing like a thought, an intention, you're putting in a coin into this fountain, like I am betting on this. Now, the warrior heart, and it's gonna, every time you're sending out prayers, worrying about yourself, your health, your health can be mentally, physically, emotionally, financially, eternally. They're showing me kind of like they're showing me slot machines and people putting in coins. So like, you don't know, right? You're playing bingo, but you're betting on that. So use your thoughts, intentions, and time well spent on the energy frequency that you would like to align to. And they're also showing me a radio now, so as you're tuning in to the station that you would like to listen to, but then you can only radiate, I think, activate and listen from that frequency. And when you're on that frequency that you desire, that's when you're meeting others on the same wavelength. نقشر كوليات نسكرين مش كوليات أترك جمكتي كارينا نقول كوليات هذا كشري رديا. So the second tip ميكاكا نو نقول كشري مكتي كاري كترش مكتلاليات كشري مكتي أدا إسكار كترش مكتي and double down. So anytime that you're having any negative thoughts, remember you are not your thoughts. I'm going to share with you that there are such things through the modern technology, and I'm not saying that technology is all bad. There are things such as mind slides. There are things such as energetic imprints. These are emitted through our electronics. They could also be emitted to us from other people's intentions, thoughts, vibrations towards us. So anytime that you feel that you are not in a space, in your headspace of neutrality, of peace, double down. So double down on your prayer just means okay, one way that I did was instead of only praying in the morning, I started praying at night. It became like part of my ritual to pray in the morning as soon as I wake up, and then praying during meal times, over my food, over my water. It's addicting. It's addicting for me because it feels so good. It feels so good and brings me peace to express my gratefulness for all that is taking care of me. And at night, especially, the frequencies that come in during our sleep, through our Wi-Fi, through our TVs, through our phones, through everything, it does affect us. And collectively, what people are doing in our communities at night, it does affect us. So double down so that you can be in your own chosen frequency. Program yourself, or you will be programmed to your default. And some of our defaults are now like it's shifted in these ways that we're programmed at a very young age, and the programming is so deep. It's in our cellular DNA, our history, our kosh in our DNA. So double down. Tip number 3, an attitude of gratitude. So this is where I said that the things that come in, so if we're focusing on all the things that are aligning to us from our Christ-like frequency, from our chosen frequency, that gratitude, it becomes addicting. I am so grateful to see angel numbers on cards, angel numbers on my microwave. There have been times where I have seen angel numbers, and there were when so like in a negative aspect, right? There have been times where I've had negative in my bank account, right? And I reframed it. I had negative $144. I mean, I'm not that I'm proud of that. This is just part of the whole human experience. This is something I experienced. But I continued my path. I did what I had to do. I still had a roof over my head. I still live in paradise. I still have a healthy body. I still feel blessed connecting to Source daily. And I jumped up and down when I saw the negative 144, because what I saw was 144, and you know what? It has multiplied. It wasn't long until I bounced back, but remember, an attitude of gratitude will bounce you back into your higher vibration. Because sometimes we see dips, right? Now they're showing me the mountain, so you climb this mountain. And I know that many of us are feeling this in the collective. I've been talking to a lot of my close friends about this, and how this season, the shift is here. It is happening, and if you're attuned with the collective, you're gonna feel it. It's gonna feel dense, and you climb this huge mountain. So after you've created and you've said all the things that you're grateful for, and now that you've created, like I created my course, my other friend, she just launched a Quan Chi course. It takes so much channeling energy to be sharing, and spiritual gameness to be sharing that way. So doubling down in your devotion can sometimes afterwards you're like, okay, I'm just ready to chill the fuck out, right? So seeing the vision of the mountains. So we were climbing mountains, we're rising and we're climbing and we're hiking to these peaks. No one shows you how you feel when you're up there. You're like, yeah, I did it. I fucking did it. I'm so proud of myself. But it's like this, right? So they show this mountain and then you get to this peak. Now you gotta go down a little bit to this mountain, ground yourself, be here now. There's the next peak that you're gonna join, but just remember on the graph, it's going up like this. So it's not that anything bad is happening to you. I don't know who needs to hear this. It's coming through strongly. It's not that you're being punished when you're faced with challenges. It's just that no one really talks about, now you reach this peak, top of the highest mountain you've ever climbed. You've never been here before. You're so fucking proud of yourself, but you're like, so now you have to come back down. And when you come back down, I sometimes love to use gravity just to pick up 1 foot at a time to allow myself to swing myself down that hike. And I am so blessed and so happy to return to my bed and be at peace and come back to rest, restore, and rejuvenate. So yeah, doubling down on your devotion, because if you're thinking that, oh, you're experiencing these challenges and nothing's coming through, it's perhaps a time to rest and to return to self. So allow yourself to return to yourself, okay? And this can only be done in the silence of your mind, your mental capacity. And that's why when Jesus came in for a mental clearing for me, I saw like the light being illuminated in the spaces that maybe, well, not maybe, I know, I have a sense of knowing that they look like little like dark bubbles that were just being illuminated because they were just thoughts that didn't serve me, and it's reminding me what lessons can I learn from these experiences. And number 4, the more the merrier. So praying with and for others. I cannot emphasize how much this has changed my life. I know that it can feel brutal to have the rug pulled out from under you and to see people, places, situations, left and right be pulled out of your reality, poof, nowhere in sight, right? Like I've experienced that multiple times, and this time around, like I am back, and I am back full force because I am rejuvenated by the people as well who I surround myself with. And so I've always been surrounded by groups of friends, and I went into this hermit mode, and I honor my hermit mode because it allows me to double down on my devotions, practice an attitude of gratitude, get on my prayer warrior game, and return to self. And so I used to always be surrounded by a lot of people. I am actually, as much as I hermit these days, I hermit because it helps me return to myself, and I find that it's easier for me to connect and stay in this frequency. And my circle of friends have changed because now I'm around people who pray for me and they pray with me, and we have similar goals. When I ask, okay, Source, I'm ready to experience my timeline of love, light, ascension. That loneliness is just an experience for you to experience and re-experience your soul. Re-experience your soul. Re-experience your soul. And so only in that loneliness or aloneness, because you're never alone, you're always supported, that we can come back to ourselves. And so now my friends that surround me, oh my, we're experiencing blessings together. We're cheering for each other, with each other, together. We're witnessing each other. And so those are the tips I have to share with you today about increasing your warrior game. I know I ranted a little bit this okay, well, my higher self was saying, like, I don't, anyways, you guys, I haven't been on here in a couple weeks. I've been doing a lot of self-reflection and ancestral healing and shadow work. So here I am again, and so witnessing now also that we all have things that we can work on. So this is one of the things. So I'm gonna let go of this doubt. It doesn't serve me now. Just like that. So thank you for being here with me, and thank you for praying with me, because remember, when you're praying with me or praying with others, you're also praying for yourself. We are all divinely connected. And so I'll end it here with you today, disengaging and disconnecting from my higher self to yours. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I love you, I love you, I love you. And I will see you all on your highest timeline.